Every game has a pause menu, so it's an essential thing whenever you want to make a game. And even if pause menu styles change from one game to another, the techniques for them is usually the same. So in this video we are going to make a simple pause menu and adding common behavior to it like resume and quit. Then it's up to you to add your sprites and style it as you want. So I opened a new Unity project. I made this game for a jam that I joined the last week. You can find the link for the game in the description. So first we are going to add a new canvas, and then I'm going to change UI scale mode to scale with screen size, so it's always the same no matter what scale we are in. Next I'm going to add a new panel and call it pause menu, and then I'm going to change the color to black and increase the alpha a little bit. The panel is in the full screen mode. If it isn't, you can change that by clicking Shift Alt and press here. Next I'm going to add a new button and call it resume. Next I'm going to change the color to black, and then I'm going to change some values here. So normal color I'm going to make it without any alpha value, and when it's highlighted I'm going to increase that a little bit, and when it's pressed and when it's selected I think I'm going to make them the same. So now I'm going to change the text to make it resume, and then I'm going to change the color, and I think I'm going to make it bold. Next I'm going to scale it in the y-axis and make the text a little more bigger. So now if I press play, you can see that I can press on the button, but if I stopped pressing it's still a little black. And in order to fix this, you can go to the button and change navigation to none, and you can see now we don't have this problem. Next I'm going to add new buttons. Another one we'll call it main menu, and go change the text to main menu as well. And I'm going to make the main menu and resume a little bit higher. Next I'm going to take the last button here and call it quit. I'm also going to change the name for the button to quit. So now if I press play, and as you can see we do have our pause menu, but it doesn't do anything right now. So we are going to make a new script. So canvas, going to call it main menu, and I'm going to make a new script, create an ad, and I'm going to open it in Visual Studio. So first I'm going to make a public game object and call it pause menu, and this is going to be the reference for our pause menu panel. Next I'm going to add a new boolean and call it is paused, and I don't think we need our start function, so I'm going to update. So if input dot get key down key code dot escape, and this is the escape button. I'm going to add a new if statement. If is paused, so the game is currently at paused, we're going to call a function, call it resume, and else if it's not paused we are going to pause it. We're going to add a new void, call it resume, and another void and call it pause. I think I didn't write them right, so I'm going to change that. So when we pause, we want our pause menu dot set active to be true, so that we can show our pause menu. Next, we're going to change time dot time scale equal to 0. We don't want the time to be moving on our Unity project. Next, we're going to change is paused to be equal to true, and we're going to do the opposite here in the resume function. So we are going to make the pause menu false, and time scale we're going to make it at 1, and its pause is going to be false. So now if we save that and go to Unity, we're going to drag our pause menu here and disable it. So if I press play, so now if I press escape, nothing is moving, the time has stopped, and if I press escape now, everything is moving again. But currently our pause menu doesn't work. We didn't give them any function, so we're going to give them new functions. For the resume, we're going to make it public so that the button can access it when we press the resume button. And next we are going to add some new void, so public void main menu. We're going to just put debug.log and say main menu, but currently we can't call the void main menu because it's the same name as the script, so we will call it main menu show, for example. Next, public void quit, and we're going to make a debug.log quit. So now if you save this and go to Unity, so if you press the resume button and scroll down, you can find here on click. So we're going to add a new event here. We're going to drag the canvas, and here in no function you can choose main menu and choose here resume, because we marked it as public. He will know that he can access it. And here in the main menu we're going to add a new event as well, so canvas, main menu, and main menu show. Next, the quit, new event, the canvas, and we're going to choose quit. So if we press play, so now if I press escape, you can see that I can click at resume and it will just resume, and if I click at main menu, you can see that it debugs main menu, and if I press quit, it debugs quit. But we need to add more behavior to the main menu show and quit functions. So instead of writing debug.log, we are going to add a new namespace using Unity engine scene management, and this is going to allow us to change the scenes when you are at the play mode. So here we are going to write scene manager load scene, and it's going to be the scene 0, because if here I go to the file and build settings, you can see that I have the scene main menu here at 0 and the sample scene at 1. So I just need to pass that number for the main menu, and then here in the quit function I'm going to add application quit, and that should do it. But application.quit doesn't work in the editor, it will just work if I build the game. So now if I press play, and here you can see that quit doesn't do anything, but it just debugs so that we know that it's actually working. And here if I press main menu, we will just go to the main menu, but as you can see the main menu doesn't work. I have here some animation and they seem to not moving at all, and that's because we didn't reset the time here in the main menu. So I'm going to change it to time scale to be equal to 1 again. So now if I press play, As you can see, when we go to the main menu, everything works just fine. And that's it for this video. If you want me to make more videos about main menu and stuff like that, let me know in the comment. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.